Hello and welcome back to another Omniheroes video. In this video we're going to have a look at the new Devine Scepter at 2 stars and just see whether or not this does make a difference. Now I don't believe it will do, and the reason for that is primarily because after casting the relic, purifies all non-control debuffs from all allies. And also each different debuff purified accumulates 1 stack of radiance. Now you can't really take advantage of the radiance. The debuff in itself seems to be very good, it seems to be very strong, but we'll see. So let's jump into some, let's go for PvE. And I know a team that should show us. So we jump into we jump into solo duel, and we will see what this does. So we will go ahead and build ourselves an Ethereal's team, I think. No, we'll build ourselves Valintor's because it is Valintor's relic as well. We'll try both, but for now we will do you, and go with Hela as well. Stick these down at the back row here. Absolutely fine. And we need to change you to Protector. That's Dooms. Hold on. You and you. There we go. Right. Okay. So let's go ahead, find our new relic. 2 stars. There we go. And we will go with Plague Bow and Night's Edge as well. And let's see. Let's just see what it does. I will need to jump into Info, Relic Animation, turn that on, and then we can turn on the actual relic animations so we get to see them as well. So enemies relics proc first. The reason for that is because of the cost reduction. So the higher the star level of the relic, as you can see, this is a 10-star Soulbinding Lance. It does proc the... Oh, we may not get to see it. Oh, that's a pain. Right, okay. So we may not get to see it. Hopefully Karnak can hold out here for long enough. That's 3 misses. I'll take that. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Well, that was... Come on, one more dodge. No, okay. So we didn't get to see the relic this time. Right, bear with me. Okay, so we are back. I've gone with Ethereals this time. Hopefully we won't one-shot our opponent. They are running Monarchs after all, and they are using Gaia. So is what it is. So let's go ahead and see just how good this relic is. We're looking to get a couple of hits in first. And then once we've hit a couple of hits, we should hopefully grab our relic. Hopefully we won't get taken down before then. No crits, unfortunate. So this is what the relic looks like. And it is a whirlwind. Very cool effect. So we do now remove all debuffs. So as you can see, we do not have corrode on us anymore. That is really nice, actually. That is really nice, and no burn effect either. So just something to keep in mind. We won't get hit by burn. We won't get hit by corrode effects, which can be very disastrous for us. If okay, so we take these guys out, we get the additional attack increases, not bad, I'll take that. And with no Gaia on the field, we won't get to see this proc again. It is what it is. So, yeah, the purification does remove corrode debuffs. It does remove burn debuffs. And it looks to remove karmic fire as well. What I'm going to do I still have him available on my friends list? Scroll all the way down to the bottom. I do. So, McFellers unfortunately has left the game, but he should still have some good teams, yes. So this team here does not apply debuffs the way that I want it to. But we'll see. Let's jump in. Let's see whether or not our ethereal team here can take on a truly meta team, I would say. Does have Karmic Fire as well. I really want to see whether or not the Karmic Fire does get removed. So as you can see, we've got what do you call her? Hela here, who has had Karmic Fire applied to her. I don't think this is going to be a win, just because Magatama is very, very powerful indeed. Unless we get a bunch of crits, which doesn't seem likely, or we dodge as many ultimates from Pandora as possible. But we'll see. So we get Soul Devoured on Hela, but Karnak still has his... Yeah, so Karnak still has his thingy on. And we remove Taunt as well. Oh, so we removed Taunt, Hela's still been captured, so this is what would have been removed. So Karmic Fire would have been removed, Damage Reduction would have been removed, and Taunt would have been removed. So actually at 2 stars, this is an exceptionally strong relic for PvP. Wow, that is fantastic actually. It's not doing altogether too much damage, but yeah, it is what it is. So we'll go ahead, proc these. We have stunned all of our enemies as well. That is with thanks to Hela. It's a bit of a weird one. We do freeze, and unfortunately, Leviathan just too strong in this particular situation. We'll get another one of our units stolen. It's Karnak, so it is what it is. And then we get all of these ultimate attacks in. I don't think we can survive this, to be honest. But it is what it is. We'll see. So we have applied Taunt as well. We've still got four more rounds before we can remove that Taunt effect. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, Pandora doing tremendous amounts of damage, but the damage reduction from our team seems to be working out very well. Yeah, look at all those debuffs that have been applied. Eudora gets executed, unfortunate, but it is what it is. And that will proc Pandora once again. This will proc Pandora once again. So yeah, Pandora, Leviathan, still very, very strong combo. It is what it is. It is what it is. Amaterasu holding her ground here. But the protect function, there, it is. Yeah. It is what it is. Nothing we can do about that, to be honest, unfortunately. There we go. I think we'll go ahead and skip that one. Got to round 5 though, not bad. So yeah, we've seen how it can purify Taunt. I was really hoping to purify Bind actually. So we will go up against ZU one more time. Hopefully we can get a Bind in here. So we'll fight with the same team. And hopefully, yeah, we can get a Bind proc on some of our units to see whether or not our relics do. Yeah, okay, so Hela has been bound here. Magatama procs, of course. Okay, so Hela has got freeze on her as well. Unfortunately, I don't think... Yeah, unfortunate. But it is what it is. I was trying. We were bound. Enemy's too fast. What I might do is jump back in. Hopefully, it will let me duel. 17 more seconds. Hold on. Okay, so we've added in Behemoth on the team just to counter enemy Gaia's speed increase, speed decrease for us. We'll still get an additional 20 speed for all of our units here, even with the speed reduction from Gaia, which means we can go first, which means we should proc all of our relics. No bind here on Karnak, unfortunate. Or no bind from enemy Karnak, which is a bit of a shame. It's what we were kind of hoping for. To be honest, but we will move faster than our enemies now, which is very important in these particular matchups anyway. So misses, yeah, we get the Scepter, and we don't remove any debuffs right now, I don't think. But we've got 0 debuffs on us at the moment, which is actually very interesting, to say the least. So we get increased crit damage, we get our Demon Bane Whip to proc as well, and then yeah, we get the Scepter again. So again, no debuffs active on us at the moment, but I think that should be fine. We have bound enemy Eudora, and we have bound enemy Karnak as well, and taunted the rest of the team, so they could really do with the Scepter, to be honest. It is what it is. Right, we're going to try this one more time. But this time, yeah, we'll watch this play out. It's fine. Yeah. So, dead. That's fine. Let's jump back in, and hopefully Karnak will bind us this time, or at least bind one or two of our units. Okay. No bind again. Oh yes, there we go. So we have got 2 units that have been bound. Enemy's relic does proc before ours, but that's absolutely fine. Our team should be able to get to enough relic energy to proc this at 2 stars. Let's see. So we have had bind removed as well. That's very good. That is very interesting indeed. That's all debuffs then, effectively. Interesting. So yes, it does remove bind, and actually I think I know where this relic is supposed to be used. Bear with me. We'll see about this, but I think if I jump into Forgotten Lands, I can't access him. Oh wait, yes I can. It's Corrupted Spring. We jump into Corrupted Spring. Let me just check on here. Okay, so what we want to do, take you out. Go ahead and pop. Where's it got to? Down here. Pop you in. And let's take it from here. So Solomon should bind our entire team. Now we do have Ophelia on the team to remove bind already, but she's quite slow. So I'm hoping that Solomon will cast bind on us at some point. So we remove debuffs. It's not going to proc in time. Never mind. Yeah, it's not going to proc in time. Right, I need to change this then. Take you out. We'll go with, no, Plague Bow is too much. We'll go with Magatama, and we'll go with our Famine Scales as well. Let's jump in. These are just random relics that I'm using, by the way. It's not correlated to how you would beat this boss, but I wanted to see whether or not we can. But what I need is a gap in between the casting of the first relic and the casting of the Chrono relic as well. So it does give us some time. So we don't have any debuffs on us at the moment, which is fine. It's fine. What we're more looking for is once we've procced this second relic. So, yep, proc our Chrono relic here. So bind has been applied. Ophelia does stop the bind though. Maybe I'll take Ophelia out. Hold on. Take Ophelia out because she's the counter. Add Talinas in. Let's see. This should be relatively quick. It should proc in round 2. So we should be able to remove the bind in round 2. Yeah, it's probably more of a timing thing that you've got to get right with this particular relic. Let's have a gander though. Now we have to sit through Pandora. Hey. Only 2? Yeah, that's fine. Only 2. So Solomon does bind us here. We have no other units on the team that can remove bind, as you can see. We get Famine Scale to proc. And then we can't get our relic just yet. So we go through another round. And now we get it. So does this remove the bind for Solomon? Yes, it does. That is very good. That is very good. I think that is really quite nice. So we'll take that. We don't need to see any more of this. So now we know what it does. It does remove all types of debuffs. That is very interesting. So let's have a gander at the relic one more time, and I will be getting up to 3 stars as well. So this is a very interesting relic. That 2-star passive just by itself, that is one of the strongest passives that we have on a relic, I think. After casting relic, purifies all non-control debuffs from all allies. The removal of bind, the removal of taunt, especially against Behemoth, and the removal of corrode stacks, the removal of burn. This is an all-purpose relic. This is really strong. Thanks very much for watching. I hope it's been informative, and let me know what you guys think of the Devine Scepter.